Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone tutorials. In this tutorial, we're showing you guys how to build a expensive TNT trap. Now, what I mean by expensive is that it uses quite the resources. It uses quite a good amount of resources, but it's pretty funny the way it works. Now, of course, you don't have to use a TNT block. You can use whatever you want. How this thing works is once I hit this block, it's going to update it's going to create a bud switch, which is just a block update, which will activate double pistons, which will trap us in here and explode and kill us. So I am actually on creative mode. I should have went on survival mode for this, but trust me, it will kill you. So once I delete this block right here, our bud switch activates. Now I am trapped in here. I cannot get out, and everything's going to explode, and I should die. Now, as you can see, I didn't die because I'm on creative, but yeah, I'm pretty sure your friend's gonna die. So like I said, you don't have to use a TNT block. You can use whatever you want. You can use a diamond block, cobblestone. I'm actually going to be using cobblestone for mine because I'm going to give you a really good idea of what you can do for this trap, so it makes it look like there is no trap there to begin with. So let's start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to be trying my new layout again. I had a few people in my last video saying they didn't like it. I had a few saying they loved it. So I'm just going to try it out a few more videos, and if it doesn't go over well, then I'm just going to head back to my old layout. It's the same exact layout, guys, just where I dug down. You know, I added the little dig down and all that stuff. So for this build, we're going to need a 9x9 spacing. We're also going to have to dig down 3. However, in a few areas, we're going to have to dig down 4. So if you look right above here, it's going to look like a pretty messed up Pokeball, or kind of looks like that evil guy from Lord of the Rings, if you remember that guy. But you're going to need pretty much just a 9x9, and then you're going to have to dig down right in the middle 1, and then you're going to have to go and make like a little diamond shape around the whole thing. Now, you don't need this spacing right here at all, but you can add a few more TNT right there if you really want to. You can make this thing really explode. So for this build, we're going to need 33 pistons. Now that's where I said it's going to be expensive. You need a lot of pistons for this, 33. However, if you've had your world for a very long time, hopefully you have like an iron farm or something like that, pistons aren't really hard to make, but they do take 1 iron to make. We're also going to need 13, yeah, I made a new word again, guys, 13. We need 13 redstone torches, 4 redstone dust, at least 13 TNT. You can use less, you can use more, but I like going around with like 13 TNT. We're also going to need some blocks of choice. I'm going to be using oak wood planks for my flooring. And then we're going to need a block to set off our TNT trap. I'm going to be using cobblestone. You can use whatever you want. Diamond blocks, the TNT block that I did over there, whatever you want, as long as it's a block that can update the bud switch. Which actually I just pretty much said update, but whatever. We're also going to need some blocks to put our redstone down on. I'm going to be using lime wool. So once you got your 9x9 spacing and you've dug down your 3, come to the middle block right here, which is very easy to find. It's going to be 4 away from every corner. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 4 away from each side. Then right here in the middle block where we dug down 1, we're going to put a torch down here. Oh, you know what? We also need a immovable object. So get a furnace out. Just use a furnace. Don't use obsidian. Don't use anything else. Just use a furnace. It's the easiest thing to get your hands on. So what we're going to do is put our furnace right above our torch right here. So just put a furnace right above it like that. I know my furnace looks weird. I'm using a texture pack. Next, what we're going to do is just put 4 beads of redstone dust around the whole entire thing. This is where our dust comes into place. Now we don't need our redstone dust anymore. Next, what I want you to do is put a block up right next to each redstone dust like this. There we go. No, stop. And then we're going to put 3 torches along each side of the block. So 1, 2, 3 like that. And we're going to do it again on this side. On all the sides, actually. Just do it on all the sides. I don't have to keep saying again. There we go. They should all go off. Next, what we're going to do is put pistons down in each one of these little holes right here. So just put a piston faced upwards in each hole. Like this. This is going to be where our double piston extension is going to go to trap us in there while it's exploding and killing us. Next, what we're going to actually do is put in our bud switch. I like to get the bud switch out of the way early because if you want to, I highly recommend turning off your TNT just in case. You can toggle your TNT explodes right here if you want to, just in case. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but you might explode and blow up a lot of things. So you might want to toggle that. So what we're going to do is put a block right above our furnace. So just go like this and put it right above your furnace. And then we're going to come up 2 more blocks. So 1, 2. So you should come 3 blocks up above your furnace. Then right in the middle block right here, we're going to delete this block and put a piston facing downwards towards our furnace like that. Next, take out your blocks of choice. I'm going to be using oak wood planks as my flooring. And you're going to put blocks around the whole entire piston like this. Because, like I said, once you get rid of a block, it's going to update it. If you put a block near it, it's going to update it. So make sure you get all your blocks near the piston before you decide to go any further, because it's going to update it. Then on any side of this block, which side you really want to, just put a torch coming off the block like this. On any side of this block. Doesn't really matter which side you put it on. Just make sure you have a torch coming off the side of it. Next, right on top of your piston, choose the block you're going to be using to, well, trap your friend and kill them. I'm going to be using cobblestone. Now, I'll get into why I'm using cobblestone later on, because you might be going, why do you want to put cobblestone there? Why would they want to destroy cobblestone? You'll see why later on. Then once we got that, and what we're going to do is delete our furnace right here. So delete your furnace. And these pistons should go up. Some of them might not go up. And then we're going to put a block right on top of it. This is where we're going to put, and just a movable block anywhere you want. You can use cobblestone. Well, I'm just going to use my wool and I'm going to put it right here. Just make sure that block is movable. Now, like I said, do not delete any of these blocks or it will update the piston and it will ruin everything. And if you have your TNT on, it will explode and kill you. Next, what we're going to do is put blocks above all these off torches, like so. So put a block right above each off torch. Actually, before we do that, let's put some TNT in. Now, be careful. Right underneath all these off torches except this one, we're going to put TNT. So put TNT under here. Do not put it anywhere next to this dust or it will explode and kill you. So put it underneath every off torch. You can put some here if you want as well, but if you've only grabbed 13 TNT, like I said in the beginning, this is where you're going to be putting it. If you want to put it in other places, you can put some here if you really want to. I'm just gonna leave it there, whatever. No, actually, it's gonna annoy me. So let me get my. It always annoys me. I'm a little OCD. So let's put that back in there like that. So put your TNT around like that. Now, like I said, do not put anything near it, or it will explode and kill you. Do not, unless you have it off. If you have it turned off, then you should be fine. But then it'll also ruin your build. So once you got that TNT, and now take out your blocks and put it above every off torch, like so. So go right above every off torch and put a block on top of it. Come on. There we go. I hear animals spawning. I'm having a problem lately. I don't know why, but animals keep, like, I usually trap them in a hole, but they keep like just spawning out of the hole and then spawning around me like crazy. Look at this. Like, whatever. I keep trapping them in the hole, but they keep getting out. So once you got all your blocks above your off torches, we're gonna go around all our pistons and we're gonna put another layer of pistons right above them. This will create our double piston extension. So just go around all your pistons and put another row of pistons facing upwards. And I'll show you how this pretty much works. So pretty much how this works is you're gonna put pretty much this is how it works. You got your two pistons like this, and then there's the block right above it right here, and a block off to the side like that. Now once I add a torch right here, it's gonna activate this, making it double piston extend up. So ready? It goes up twice. That's how easy it works, guys. That's all it does. And the reason why I use normal pistons and not sticky pistons and things like that is because it's all going to explode anyway. So like I said, very expensive TNT trap. Next, we're going to do is add a little bit more TNT. So what I'm going to take out is, I like to usually just use a half slab, or you can use glass here. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to find where we have that torch. See how that torch is coming off the side block? Do not put any TNT right here. Do not put any. I'm going to put glass right here just to make sure you don't put any TNT in this location right here. Just do not put any TNT around this area or it will explode and kill you. So right here in this corner and this corner and all the way looping around, we're going to put more TNT in right here. We want a big explosion, guys. We're going to put TNT all around this, right here, here, and here. Do not put TNT 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 here, or it will explode and kill you. Because see, there is power going to that block down there. It will explode and kill you. Do not put TNT there. And we're pretty much done. So now all we have to do is just add in the rest of our flooring. So next, what you're gonna do is just come up 2 blocks from off every piston with your flooring, or you can use whatever block you want underneath it, because once it extends up, there's really nothing you can do unless they got a pretty good pickaxe or something on them. But hopefully you're not killing your friend when you're really far into the game and he has a good pickaxe and everything. Hopefully you're doing this like right in the beginning, or maybe you're just doing this on a creative world or something, just to screw around with them. And then we're just gonna fill in our flooring. So we just gotta fill it all in. Like that. Like I said, do not delete any of those blocks or it will activate it, explode it, and kill you. And then all we have to do is just fill in the rest of this, make it look normal. And that sheep, what sheep, hopefully the sheep comes over here, because I'm gonna make it go down with me. When I activate this trap, I'm gonna make him go with me. So we're gonna put this all around here. There we go. And then I'm gonna give the reason why I use cobblestone here. Now the reason why I use cobblestone here is, now you gotta remember, this is where the trap is. The trap's right here. All the blocks are gonna extend up right here. So I'm gonna make a little diamond around this area just so I can show you where it's gonna be extending up. So your friend has to be in this vicinity for him to die, or whoever you're gonna be using this on. He has to be at least standing right here. He has to be at least standing in any part of this location while deleting that block to die and all that good stuff. So the reason why I'm using cobblestone is because what happens if you just go into the house and just place a bunch of cobblestone around like this. Actually, I highly recommend not putting too much cobblestone in here, in this vicinity right here, because then they might be able to jump over the wall. So maybe add maybe 1 block in here somewhere, or maybe 2 like that. and then, you know, just put a bunch of cobblestone around here. Make it look like you just went into their house and, you know, you griefed them, and, you know, you added a bunch of blocks everywhere, and they got annoyed, like, oh, you did put blocks everywhere. Because then they'll be going around deleting all their blocks like this, like getting rid of all the blocks in their house. But then that one tricky block's gonna be right there. They're gonna go like this, they're gonna delete it, it's gonna extend up, and it's gonna explode and die. And why? What happened? Do I have? Oh, I forgot to turn TNT back on, guys. I forgot to turn TNT back on. That kind of stinks right there. There we go. So they're gonna hit that block and they're gonna explode, and, you know, they're gonna die. So you guys go, that's how you build a very expensive TNT trap. Very, like I said, very expensive, but I think it's pretty funny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.